All right. Hi, everyone. I am Danita, and welcome to Beaming Light. Beaming Light stands for bold, enlightened, aware, mature, insightful, nurturing, grateful. Light is loving, intelligent, generous, honest, and tactful. Yes. So I was sitting at home, just like self-reflecting, doing some thinking. I like to think I have a lot. I had some quiet time, and so I was like, let me just kind of self-reflect. And then the birds were like going crazy. And what I was thinking about, I was like, well, maybe I should just put this into a video. So that's what I decided to do. I hope you guys are continuing to enjoy this beautiful Friday. It is beautiful and sunny where I'm at. I hope it's all sunny vibes where you're at. And I'm kind of a little annoyed with the weather. I like the sun, don't get me wrong, but I was just hoping to be a little cooler today. You know, it's like December and it feels like it's 80 degrees outside. But nonetheless, I'm not complaining. This is Lord's work. This is what he decides that he wants to do. So I'm going to give it to him. All right. We are still on Jay-Z all month long, every video. Yes, little homie. Yes, little homie. All month long, every video, cuz. All right. I don't know, I just felt like saying that. And here we go. The message of this video is this. Bam! The story of OJ. Bam! The story of OJ. We're looking at Acts chapter 14, verse 15 to 18. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. I just realized I don't have like any gloss on. It's okay. This is raw, so I'm filtered. This is what you get. Sweatpants, hair tie, chilling with no makeup on. All right. All right, personal. I don't know. That's so funny. Personal story time. Oh yeah. So again, I connect my personal experiences to song lyrics and the song lyrics to Bible verses to make it make sense in today's society. Bring as many souls to the kingdom of God because we need y'all. Yo, we want y'all to be there. Like, we want y'all to be there with us. Okay. So, personal story time. You know, I was looking back at the video last night and I said nevertheless instead of nevertheless. And I realized that sometimes when I speak, I have like some articulation errors, right? Which is very contradicting with the line of work that I'm in. But I also realized that sometimes I pick up a little bit of a stutter, which is very contradicting with the line of work that I'm in. So I have to be more mindful about that because if, you know, it's like when I'm at work, I'm very on and mindful, but when I'm at home, I'm relaxed. I don't realize that maybe I'm picking up some of those bad habits or character traits, right? That's why you gotta check your crew. And checking your crews with like who you work with too, like the type of people you're working with. And I've also like sat back and did some self-reflection on like where you work at, right? So working with students or working with people who have disabilities or working in like a school setting or educational setting, right? It can be very warm and friendly, but you do have those people that are very fake, really fake. But for the most part, it's like sunny vibes because like the kids are sunny, right? The students are happy, you know, especially if you're working like with little kids, like they're always happy. Like there's like nothing that's going to get their day down. Like it could rain outside and they're stomping in puddles. Like they are always happy. And so I think it helps take on that disposition to be always happy because you see your students in that frame of mind. But imagine like working in a hospital and seeing that depressing, seeing like it takes that can drain someone, right? Like hospitals are very cold and intense, and it's like that can be very draining to somebody's character and their soul. Like they can be very cold and withdrawn. Or I think about being like a mental health professional, like you're helping other people with their mental health disorders, but you may be taking on some of those character traits and not even realizing it. And you know what? A lot of mental health professionals have to go to therapy themselves. Because you're dealing with so many people's problems and issues. Like sometimes you just got to let it out as well. And so like, I think that's healthy. That's a great way to vent and let those things go. But it's like when people don't understand you, they want to box you in. They want to put a label on you, right? And baby, you just can't put a label on me. I'm different. I'm just different. I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. pull up to the scene with the ceiling. Like, you just can't label. Like, you can't box me. You can't label me. I'm different. I'm different. Don't try to diagnose me. Somebody tried to diagnose me, and I was like, You know, that was a lesson I had to learn too. Some people will like have some social awkward skills. I'm like, maybe they have pragmatic language issues. Pragmatic language is how you socialize with other people, being able to maintain topic of conversation, eye contact, answering questions appropriately, responding appropriately, having appropriate tone of voice, body language, understanding social cues, facial cues, non-verbal language or expressions, body movements, like things like that. Understanding like the energy or the tone of voice behind the message. So I used to say, like, I think they have like pragmatic language issues, and some people do, but some people like really take that and like they don't realize it. Working with children who have special needs helped me to really understand perspective taking, right? Understanding all sides, because sometimes you don't understand all sides. Sometimes you just get in that one frame of mind and like you think that it's just this way or the highway, but it's like it's multiple ways to cut an apple. It's multiple ways to slice bread. Like, just because we buy it like that don't mean you can't slice it a little different if you want. Like, dare to be different. Why does everybody have to be the same? Dare to be different. Now, I'm not going out here, or I'm not saying for you to go out here and just do like wild dog stuff. I'm just saying dare to be different. Like, it's okay to be different. It's okay not to be boxed in. But people try to box in things that they don't understand or they don't comprehend. They try to give a label to something that they can't comprehend. And I actually had to tell a parent this recently. She was like really concerned about her son. And I was like, he's a great kid. He has a bright future. And I was like, maybe we should stop trying to make sure that this one thing is perfect about him. And maybe we should just change our perspective and give him the confidence he needs to say, like, okay, like, this might not be perfect, but I'm still understood when I speak. I still get my point across, and that's okay. And even when I have articulation errors in my videos, you guys still understand the message. The point is still getting across, right? The setup might not be the best, or the joke might not come off as flawless as I would like to, but you still get the point of the message, right? Don't let people box you in. All right. Bum bum, wam bum 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 bum. It gives me that island vibe. You want to get to the island, man? You want to go to the island? Okay, man. All right. So, Bum by Jay-Z. First one, he's like, y'all be talking crazy under my IG pictures. So when you get to hell, tell them Blockland sent you. I can't take no threats. I got a set of twins. Those were just some words you'll never hear again. For the final time, you don't believe these fools. I never seen her rock so many jewels. I never seen her run with so many cars. Y'all couldn't stop me. You're not as tough as you say you are. My advice is don't be too nice to niggas. Nice for what? That's what Drake said. You gotta be nice for what to these. Why you being nice to these people? Why you gotta be nice? Let me ask you this. That's a real life question. If God presented the opportunity of a lifetime to you, and people, places, and things did you dirty, I mean, just did you trifling. Just some trifling, trashy shit. Some trifling ass shit is trash, okay? Just some trifling stuff. Would you not take your God-given or your once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to still be faithful to the people who did you wrong? No, you wouldn't. Stop lying. Stop lying. Stop lying. I need to stop lying. I be telling y'all, stop lying. You know why? Because that's the devil. That's the devil when you lie. You see that false father lies, deception, manipulation, easily triggered, cheater, scammer, unable to handle any truth, unable to take accountability. The devil. If people did you dirty, completely dirty, just did you dirty, sold you out, sold your soul, They took your soul and sold it. Did you all the way dirty. You ain't have no control of you. You ain't know nothing about it. You was completely blindsided. They did you dirty. Would you deny the opportunity of a lifetime to be faithful to these people? Now, you're not supposed to know they did you dirty, but they did you dirty. Would you do it? Would you deny your opportunity to be faithful to people that did you wrong? You know you would not. People did you dirty. You be like, man, F that. I'm going over here. I'm going to take my chances over here. Like, I know what this is about. Let me go see what this is about. That's where I'm at. I already know what this is about. I already know over here what happened over here. You can try to act like it ain't happened, but I know. But let me go see what this is about. I'm going to go holler at this over here. I'm going to take my chances over here. People did you dirty. You know why? Because I'm already seeing the faithfulness that God has for me, right? God is a true father. He tells the truth. He's honest. He's loyal. He's faithful. He's humble. He's, what do I have? Grounded. He's accountable and he's responsible. I'm going over there to the right side of things. Y'all can have this left. Enjoy the left. I'm going to be over here on the right. But you have fun on the left. Now y'all know you would not be faithful to somebody who was not faithful to you. How you going to win the game when you're dealing with a cheater? All right, let's look at Acts chapter 14, verse 15, 18. And saying, sirs, why do ye these things? Ye are also men of like passions with you, and preach unto you that ye should turn from these vanities unto the living God, which made heaven and earth and the sea and all things therein, who in times past suffered all nations to walk in their own ways. Nevertheless, he left not himself without witness, in that he did good and gave us rain from heaven and fruitful seasons, filling our hearts with food and gladness. And with these things scarce restrained them, they the people that they had not done sacrifice unto them. And with these sayings scarce restrained they the people that they had not done sacrifice unto them. He left not himself without witness, in that he did good and gave us rain from heaven. Why would I continue, or you, Sonnies, why would you continue to give yourself to people or situations and places and things when they continuously show you who they are? Maya Angelou says, when someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. I done gave people first, second, and third, fourth chances. I'm done. I've had enough. I'm like Jennifer Lopez. I had enough. I'm done. Remember Jennifer Lopez kicked old boy's butt at the end of the movie? Took her power back. He ended up dying. Yes, he did. He was dead. Him got dead. Him was dead. But it's like, why would I continue to put myself in a position just to say, oh, you've been my man, we've been friends for, no. In the trash. That's where that goes. I don't know about you, but I'm on to the new, because I rock the new-ish. Like, I'm on new time. I ain't got time for the old. I already know where the old goes. I already know what's back there. Forward thinking, forward movement, continue to grow, growing, changing, accomplish. You know, you are the master of your destiny. You can accomplish anything, but who are you allowing to hold you back? And some people don't want to answer that question because it's hard. And it's hard because you don't want to let people go, because you feel like you need people. And that's that codependency. And that's why I'm telling you, I need to heal the wounds. You don't need anybody but God. That's all I need. All you need is God. He got you. You trust in him, he got you. You just do what you got to do and you stay faithful to him. We already said God is the truth. He's honest, he's loyal, he's faithful, he's humble, he's grounded, he's accountable, he's responsible. God got you. But no, you want to be boxed in with the devil. Y'all can be boxed in with the devil. I'm going to go over here to the right side. Y'all can have us left. I'm going over here to the right. Hey, what's going on? What you doing? That's what's up. All right. So, let's look at the story of O.J. First verse says, I can't remember exactly where it's at. You know, he starts off the song like, I'm not black, I'm OJ. Okay, right? Like, okay. You know, it's so crazy when people get to a certain level in life, they feel like they're untouchable, they're unreachable, like nobody can get to them, nobody can, like they can get away with anything. And it's like you can never get away with anything. Ever. Ever. Everybody's watching. All right. I told him, please don't die over the neighborhood that your mama renting. This is sad. Like, people will run from a community where it be the projects, an apartment complex, maybe like duplexes or houses, right? They will rent and like, I've never understood this concept. When I was in LA, there were so many people who would rent these apartments, but then like drive like a Range Rover, G-Wagon, or Lamb. I've seen people driving Lamborghinis and living in like an apartment complex. I'm like, why are you? Well, make that make sense. Why don't you buy a house? Jay said, I told him, please don't die over the neighborhood that your mama renting. Take that drug money and buy the neighborhood. That's how you rent it. Why are we putting so much value on our cars, our clothes, purses, watches, diamonds? I'm not saying that you don't deserve those things, but you don't put those things priority. You put God priority, and then He gives you those things if He feels like okay. Let me say it like this: you could put God priority, like honestly, truthfully, faithfully connecting with God, right? Humbling yourself, really doing the work to connect with God, and then He gives you the desires of your heart. But He can't give you that if you, I want, let me go make it happen for myself. And I trust God to make it happen for you. Find out your freedom, only hope. Fuck living rich and dying broke. I bought some artwork for $1 million. 2 years later, that shit worth $2 million. A few years later, that shit worth $8 million. I can't wait to give this shit to my children. Y'all think it's bougie. I'm like, that's fine, but I'm trying to give you $1 million worth. I'm trying to give you $1 million worth of game for $9.99. Like he's telling you what to invest in. People. Like when I first got my place, my aunt was like, I can't afford it. And I was like, well, I mean, I don't know what you want me to do. That's kind of like really not my problem. That you, that you can't, like, but why are you comparing yourself to me? Like you're not in my lane. You're not running my race with me. You know, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. Like, you wasn't with me going and staying up all night while I was studying and getting my master's and looking for jobs and hustling 3 or 4 jobs at a time. Like, you wasn't with me doing that. That wasn't you. So why are you comparing yourself to what I have now? Be happy with what you got. Be grateful for what you got, because if you're not grateful for what you have, then God's not going to be able to bless you with more. Because He's like, well, you can't even appreciate this, so why would I give you more? Like, I've worked hard to get to this point. And I'm trying to do my best to continue to work hard and trust in God and see where it leads. But I knew, I did my research. You know, that's what people got to do. They got to do their research on stuff. Like, what is the rate of return? What is the rate of investment? Like, what is your return, not rate of investment, what's your return on investment of what you're buying? That's what the Black community needs to start thinking about. What is your return on investment on the things that you're buying? You go buy a Lexus, what's the return on investment on that? What you getting out of that? Instead of just like, oh, she got a Lexus. Okay, that's nice. That makes you feel good for a moment. But what's the return on investment on it? What are you getting from it? What's the return of investment on all the Gucci purses? And I'm not saying I ain't got, a few nice little handbags, but I got a few. I'm not going out here and buying one every time I get paid. Like, what's the return on investment on those things? What are you getting back from that? What's the return? You know what you're going to get back on? An IRA, buying a home, a Roth IRA, maybe a 401k or 403b. Give return investments, artwork, valuable artwork. Those that's important. That's what you get a return on investment on. Fuck living rich and dying broke. I bought some artwork for $1 million. 2 years later, that shit worth $2 million. Few years later, that shit worth $8 million. I can't wait to get this shit to my children. Y'all think it's bougie, and I'm like, it's fine, but I'm trying to give you $1 million gains worth for $9.99. Like, y'all can think I'm bougie because of whatever, but my return of investment. What's your return of investment? Here's a better way to picture it or put it. When you invest in God, what do you think the return of investment is about to be for your life? Curse close. When you invest in God, what do you think the return on investment is about to be on your life? Wait, you ain't got nothing to say. Oh, okay. When you invest in God, what is the return on investment going to be for your life? Stop thinking you can do this by yourself. Stop. God said, stop it. He the devil. Stop it. Stop playing with him. Stop playing with him. Stop playing with this man. Come over here and trust this one. Stop playing with this one. Stop it. God said stop it. Done. Stop playing with him. When you invest in God, what do you think the return on investment is going to be on your life? I'm betting on God. I'm betting on God. I'm going to continue to invest in him. So if y'all don't believe me, we'll just have to sit back and watch the story unfold. Sunny vibes, sunny vibes, sunny vibes. Sunny vibes, sunny vibes. State of mentality, y'all. I love y'all. Stay humbled out here. Be grateful. Count your blessings for the things you have. But don't be out here acting wild trying to get more to satisfy your ego. Because your little ego going to get broke real quick when you least expect it. I'm telling y'all. Trust me. I done been there. I'm trying to give you $1 million gains worth for $9.99. Y'all think it's bougie. And I'm like, it's fine. I'm trying to give you $1 million gain worth for $9.99. Be humble. Be grateful. Spread love, light, and positivity. Be a beam light in your community. Pay it forward with a random act of kindness. I love you, Sunnies. You guys take care.